Okay, yeah. So yeah, I want to continue with this. Okay, so I want to continue with this. I'm gonna jump to verse 8. Okay, remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, man, which is going into Russia. All right, that's the north country it's talking about. All right, it's going to come against Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, pushes all these wicked philosophies all around the planet Earth, man. All right, a great nation, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And those arrows, man, it's not talking about regular arrows, man, like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right, those arrows are going to be shot from one continent to another continent. Okay, so that's how you know it's not talking about regular arrows. Okay, the scriptures are written in code, man. All right. And really, these scriptures are only meant for the prophets, man. All right, these scriptures are not meant for the everyday person to just be reading, man. This is really put here mainly for the prophets. Which, I mean, you can read it. It's good to read the scriptures, but really, the main people who these scriptures are for is for the elect, man. All right, because they're the only ones who are going to be able to break it down. Because it's written in a puzzle. It's not like I was just talking. It was just talking about the destruction of Babylon. All right, and then it jumped to the salvation of Israel. All right, so this is why these people, they can't understand this book. They get lost because it's a puzzle. Okay, and you have to have a spiritual mind to be able to break this down. The Most High has to be dealing with you. Okay, and that's why I said this book is only meant for the prophets, man. All right, and the ones of the elect. Okay, let me continue with this. For I will raise up and cause to come up against her. Come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and that spoil, all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord, man. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, man. All right, and that's going into you Edomites. All right, but the destruction is also synonymous with Babylon, man. Okay, because where was the main oppression for Israelites, man? That was in America, man. All right, because all the Israelites are in America, man. You got the tribe of Judah, you got the tribe of Benjamin, you got the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, all right? You got the so-called Negroes, the tribe of Judah, all right? The Mexicans, the Issacharites, all right? Naphtali, you have all the tribes there, man, all right? So the main oppression for our people was what? In America, it says what? Judah and Ephraim were oppressed together, man. So that means all the tribes would be together, man, all right? And that proves that those Israelis are fake Jews, man. Okay? Because it said that all the tribes would be oppressed together, man. It didn't say that only the Jews would be oppressed. No, because Jew is just one tribe. That's the tribe of Judah. Okay? It said that all the tribes would be oppressed together. Okay? So our doctrine is the only doctrine that fits with the scriptures, man. Okay? These other people, these churches, they definitely don't have the doctrine. All right? Those Amalekites don't have the doctrine out there in the land of Israel. Okay, this doctrine that we preach, the Hebrew Israelites, is the only true doctrine, because we are those people. Okay, we are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by blood. All right, and that goes from secular history. All right, I have the books in my bag right now. All right, and that also goes with prophecy. So these Edomites and these heathens can try and deny it all they want. Even these cool niggas can try and deny it all they want. But that's not going to change the fact that we're the Israelites, man. And that the Most High is only sent for us, man. The Most High is only here and concerned with us, man. All right? He's not concerned with the heathen. All right? And why do you Negroes and you Latinos care about the heathen so much, man? When has a heathen come to your defense, man? All right? When did the Ishmaelites say, oh, no, we must stop the slavery? All right? When did they do that? According to Joel, it says that they sold us to the white man. They sold us to Esau, the devil. All right? According to Joel, the 3rd chapter, man. All right? So what the hell are you talking about, man? All right? Let me continue with this. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. All right? And who's his heritage? The Israelites, man. All right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the heritage of the Most High. Okay? And they rejoiced at your fall. They didn't say, oh no, the Israelites are taken down. No, man, they rejoiced at that, man. Because these nations have always been jealous of you, man. All right? These nations have always wanted to have your spirit, man. All right? That's why when you look into sports and all these things, man, who dominates that, man? The Israelites, man. Right? The so-called blacks, man. All right? The Latinos, the Native Americans. Okay, we dominate sports, man. Okay? Everything we touch, we really dominate. And that's why Esau has to sweep all the inventions of the so-called Negro under the rug. All right? So he doesn't bring it out in the school. He didn't tell you that a so-called black man invented fiber optics. He didn't tell you that he invented he was the first brain surgeon, the first heart surgeon. Esau is not going to go that deep with you, man, because he wants you to think that you came from the jungle, right? They picked you from the jungle with plates in your lip, and they civilized you. That's what Esau wants you to think, man. All right? But we know us in the know. We know that it's the total opposite, man. All right? That we took you from the caves. We taught you how to use forks and knives. All right? We cleaned you up, and now you're calling yourself Jewish, man. All right? So you Edomites, man. You Edomites are through, man. All right? The jig is up, man. All right? The jig is up with you Edomites. All right? All right? What was that? Verse. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and the billow as bulls. All right? Because these other nations are really far surpassing you, man. All right? Even within your own neighborhoods. All right? So, especially the nation of Edom, man, the Edomites, man, the so-called white man, they're especially them, because right now they're in rulership. Okay? They're in rulership. They have the best lands. When you go to Hollywood, that's mostly Edomites up there, man. All right? Because what? That's the little blessing that Isaac gave to Esau, man. But that blessing is about to be up, man. And he's about to inherit his curse, man. Okay? Because he is the cursed people, according to the Bible. All right? So he's about to inherit his curse right now. All right? So matter of fact, I'll get the blessing to show you why it says that you have lived fat, man. All right? You have grown fat. All right? Because Esau had a certain blessing. Which really, I don't have to get that, man. I want to continue a bit more in this. I don't want to stray too far from the topic, you know. But the point is this, man. The reason that this destruction is coming, man, is because of what you did to his people, man. That's one of the main reasons, man. All right, along with all the wickedness that you're doing, okay. But that's the main reason, and I'll get that in Zechariah 2 verse 8. You know, Zechariah 2 verse 8, or oh yeah, it's a lot there. Okay, this is Zechariah 2 verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye, man. Alright? So the nations who touch the Israelites, alright, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright, you are the true Israelites according to the Bible. All these different nations had their own hand in you, man. Alright? Had you in slavery. You went in slavery amongst all these nations, man. Okay? So he said the nations that spoiled you, right? For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye, man. So you are the main focus and the only nation that the Heavenly Father cares about, man. Alright? The Heavenly Father don't care about these other heathens, man. All right? He created the heathen to serve us, man. All right? That's what the heathen were created for, man, according to the scriptures. All right? He didn't create the heathen to be special, man. No, man. All right? The only special people are the Israelites, man. So you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And that's why everything you touch, man, turns to gold, man. Right? Any nation that has you within their nation is going to prosper. That's why America was so great. Why do you think America was so great? If they didn't have Negroes in America, America wouldn't be shit. If they didn't have Latinos in America, America would crumble, man. All right? You Israelites are what makes this world go round, so to speak, man. All right? It's not these other nations, man. Okay? Every nation that had you in their possession, man, always prospered, man. Always. Look at Egypt, man. When they had Joseph, right, which is our forefather, all right, which is an Ephraimite, they had him, and what did he do, man? He stopped the famine, man. He prevented the famine where Egypt was the only one to have food at that time. They were the main people who had food because of the plan that Joseph came up with, man. All right. He said that you would work, you would gather for six years, something like that, and you would store a certain amount until the famine. Okay. And then when that famine hit, they still had that food in storage, man. All right. So Joseph made Egypt great. Okay. The reason why Egypt was a great kingdom was because of Joseph. Look at Babylon, the kingdom of Babylon, man. All right. Why was Babylon great? Babylon was great because our forefather Daniel, man. Without Daniel, yo, what the hell would the king have done, man? All right. Daniel was the second in command, man, and he put him in that position because of his wisdom.